Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bowman here, and today we are still playing Planescape Torment. And before we move on any further into the Cursed prison, I want to talk to a couple of our companions.
Yes?
Fall from Grace. Let's see. Do you ever use weapons? No, there are seldom need, and I find that I cannot bear the touch of cold iron or even steel for long periods of time. In any event, I have a number of natural defenses that tend to discourage attackers. Such
Updated my
as,
journal.
the kiss of a succubus is lethal to mortals, though they rarely realize the danger until their death is almost upon them. Fall from Grace sighs. I can resort to it when the need arises. I see. I had some other questions. Why did you set up the brothel? I established the brothel to give those lustful fevers that strike the mind more avenues of expression rather than the simply carnal. Much pleasure can be had in conversation engaging in the verbal arts with others. If you are from the Abyss, how did you end up in Sigil? It is a long tale, and not as interesting as some would make it out to be. It is entwined in other tales of war and slavery. It is not a pleasant tale. When we were in Ravel's Mage, Ravel said you were tormented. Are you in pain? Fall from Grace is silent for a moment. Her gaze becomes distant. When she turns back to you, her eyes are a strange shade of azure, a shade that speaks of sadness and tears. Ravel sees much with her black brambled eyes, some things which are hidden to others' eyes, even things about their own natures. She shakes her head slowly. Sometimes the pain makes itself known. I have learned it as difficult thing to turn on one's nature. Are you going to be all right? She smiles very faintly and meets your gaze. Yes, you are kind to ask. The pain still makes itself known, but I came to terms with my nature many centuries ago. Very well. Grace stops before you can continue. I thank you for asking about my well-being. Your concern is not unwelcome. Just wanted to make sure you're alright. I had some other questions.
Yes?
About our travels.
Yes?
Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I think that's it. Anna just looks at you as you address her as she frowns. Hey, what do you want now? Are you alright? She just glares at you. I wanted to ask you some questions. Why don't you ask the stuck-up succubus your questions then? Anna's eyes narrow her slits. Why are we even traveling with her? We don't need her. We don't. Anna, please, you're very important to me. I need your help. Oh, and why is that then? This should be rich, it should. You pity me, is that it? You think I slow you down? Go on, say it. I don't pity you, and you don't slow me down. You're quick, you're skilled, and I really need all the help I can get. Anna frowns, her tail flicking back and forth. Well, no, I'll gut her if she starts sizing up for a feast, I will. She glares at you. And don't get any ideas, I'm saying, 'cause you want me to. I'm just helping you out, I am. Fine, I had some questions. In the maze, Ravel said you were tormented. What did she mean? She frowns. She means nothing, she did. Barmy hag talk, it was. Are you sure? It was nothing. If you don't know what she was saying, I don't know either. Well, if you want to talk about it, I'm lit. Anna's gaze drops for a moment. I don't know why I'm traveling with you. I don't know why I went with you to find Ravel. She frowns, but she seems more confused than angry. It makes no sense, it does, and I don't like it. Anna takes a deep breath. I think I have feelings for you. It feels strange, it does. I don't think I've ever liked anyone. But yeah, Anna gives a half-hearted shrug without meeting her gaze. I don't know what it was about you. I mean, you're daft a lot of times. You walk like your hips are broken. You're clumsy. You smell like a zombie, but I like you. Anna, why didn't you say something? We could have settled this long... It's because I think you're doomed. Anna suddenly meets your gaze. I think you walk with change. You don't know it yet. So I feel for you. But I'm afraid for you. And that's killing me. It is. I cannot let you come to harm. But I don't know what it is to do with you. Stop it. You grab the back of her neck with your hand as you watch Anna's features go stone as you pull her to you and kiss her on the lips. At first it's like kissing a wall, then she starts slowly kissing you back, hesitant at first, then with more confidence, her teeth lightly biting your upper lip. You hear her snarl on the back of her throat, and her tail starts shaking around with your leg, then squeezing, each squeeze matching one of the bites. Would you two cut it out before I have to get a Dabus over here to separate the two of you? Or at least allow me to cut in? As you kiss, you suddenly notice that Anna's skin is becoming warm. It's radiating heat, like hot coals. You pull back, Anna's teeth giving one last bite, and she looks at you in confusion, then anger. What is it then? I'm not good at it, am I? No, it's your skin. Why are you getting so warm all of a sudden? Aye, Anna frowns and then looks down at herself. You notice small whiffs of smoke are trailing from the edges of her jerkin. Fiend blood it is, she raises an eyebrow. Never had that happen before, though. What, no one's ever kissed you before? She shrugs. No one ever dared to. And even if they did, I doubt it wouldn't have been like that. I'll take that as a compliment, then. Aye, Anna glances around, and her tail is flicking erratically. I'm gonna keep moving on now. What? I don't have time to be standing chit-chatting. We don't... Oh boy. Full makeout sesh. She steps back alarmed. Nay. Who knows what would happen next? Maybe my body will turn to flame, it will. You're in your lips. Keep your distance. Alright. That was odd. Let's save to be safe.
I'm gone.
Come on.
Damn it.
Error. Error. See that?
Fear I've been wounded.
Maximally efficient strike.
Fear I've been wounded. Aye? Yes. A pleasure. Oh, this is what I get for getting into a scrape. Right. How may I
I
help?
think,
Endure.
therefore I am.
In enduring
Die.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Alright. Oh no, there's more.
I hear your words.
Awaiting order. Huh?
I will hear you. Die. Balance.
What?
In all
Order
things.
addressed. Maximally efficient.
Golly, the rock sings true.
What's up,
It is I. I'm hurt. I'm gone.
Well, we got plenty of gold. Or copper, I should say. Okay, I want to mute that so that doesn't bother us. I'm going to cut really quick and then we'll be back.
Terminated.
Damn it, not Annah. It seems.
All right.
Okay. It's a store. Who's this? You see a being with skin of the purest ivory and hair of binding white. His wings are charred, his feathers destroyed, yet he still radiates peace and love. He stands as if in meditation, taking no notice of your presence, holding his arms out to either side. Chains hold his forearms tightly attached to the dais on which he stands. Though you do not recall having ever seen a deva, you know in your heart that that is what it is. I've been looking for you,
What
Deva.
is it you wish of me, mortal? Speak your mind, and leave me to my memories of paradise.
The Deva raises its head and rests its gaze upon you, his voice pure and melodic. Before you can answer, the Deva's face tightens and changes to a frown.
Updated my journal.
The Deva turns its head and rests its gaze upon Mort. The stench of Bator lies thick about you, Skull. Mort shoots back. You don't smell any better. When was the last time you bathed? Grace breathes. A Deva, yet those chains do not seem to bind him so much as smother his mind. The chains do not bind him. Belief chains him. Deva, I had questions for you. You bring a Tanari, he hisses the word, to my presence? What, did the wings give it away? I will not be baited by one who travels with fiends. Tanari despises the suppleness of your form, and you will not find me such an easy target as this mortal. Speak your mind and then leave. Try us to his imprisonment. It was not my intention to tempt you, Deva. I fear that your confinement has affected you adversely. You speak gibbedly, Tanari, as do all of your kind. Ask your questions, mortal, and leave. I'm not mortal. The Deva laughs in pure silver tones. As you wish, mortal. What do you require of me? What is this place? This is the dungeon below the gate town of Curst, portal to Cersei, the prison plane of the gods. This is the home of traitors, the bitter, the condemned, whether or not they deserve their condemnation. Fall from grace breaks in suddenly. What are your views on the blood war, Lord Trias? His eyes flash lightning. The hosts have let their hearts falter, for they dare not confront the fiends directly. Where is their spirit, their love of purity? My lords direct the war from afar, manipulating the fiends into costly battles with one another, giving them weapons and filling their minds with the knowledge of how to hurt each other more efficiently, so that they might not look up and see our golden fiends. How can this be changed? Trias settles back, though his charred wings rustle slightly. There are ways to change even the minds of immortal generals, mortal. Someday they shall see. Of that I have no doubt. Who are you? I am Trias the Condemned, once a general of the host of the upper plains, now languishing in a fetid bubble below the most wretched of gate towns. How did you get here? The people of this town, traitors all. Knowing nothing of truth and beauty, they cannot tolerate it. They lured me here and chained me. Mortals do not possess the perspective that allows them to grow the strength of character to rise above desires, as I sought to teach them. I disagree, Lord Trias. You simply had an overabundance of trust in your spirit for them. A sneer twists his beautiful face. Surely, Mr. Snar, you don't believe that mortals can ever gain that perspective. Not when you are what you are. Your very nature cries out to subdue any chance mortals might have to rise above their base instincts. Ravel the Hag sent me to you. She said you had knowledge for me about my stolen mortality. Ravel the Night Hag, a stolen mortality. This all seems so familiar to me, yet I fear I cannot judge of the knowledge while these chains confine me. Why not? These chains imprison more than my movements. Memories of much knowledge do I have, but the chains distort the memory. How can the chains be broken?
Updated my journal.
If I still possessed my instrument of my station, these chains would be could be sundered easily. My blade, celestial fires held by the shadows of this town, used to power their poor prison. If I only possessed it in my hand, such freedom would I again know. It is kept in this foul prison, in a locked and guarded chamber. The door is locked, but I know the combination. He speaks 3 arcane syllables that burn into your mind. Return and strike these chains with my blade, and my restored memory shall enlighten both of us. Very well, I'll be back. Okay. Yes, I think we have to go back this way. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Better save. This gate is held in place by massive locks and barbs. It looks like it could be impossible to open by any means you have at your disposal. Speak the syllables Trias gave you. As you intone the first syllable, the gate creaks and groans. The metal barbs twist and pull on the second, and on the third, the gate springs open. That's that, then. Oh. What in the 9 hells are you doing down here? How do we go about this? I'm looking for a deva. He smiles. You'll be joining the celestial choir soon enough, Burke. He unlimbers his weapon and attacks.
Damn.
Another trip to the mortuary.
Leader reactivated. Nordum awaiting instructions.
Alright. Let's try that
Done.
again.
Damn it.
Okay. Why aren't they attacking? Oh, now they attack. Whoa! Alright, I don't think this is gonna go very well, but we'll try it.
Error.
Damn it.
Okay, let's take a couple of these. We'll pass them over to Dakan. We'll try and keep the ladies out of it.
Aye? Yes, a pleasure. Right. How may I
I think,
help?
therefore I am.
In
I
enduring. I hear
Awaiting
your words.
order. Maximally efficient error. Error.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
Huh? Did you see that?
I'm gone.
Let's see.
I will hear you. Your will be done.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay.
Balance.
What?
In all
Nodum
things,
addressed.
it is I. Endure.
What's the word,
Packet
Chief? What's
drop.
up?
I hear your
Reiterate
words.
request.
Did you see that?
I will hear you.
I,
Huh?
Nodum.
Balance in all things.
Maximally efficient strike.
I'm hurt.
Maximally efficient strike.
All right. It is I.
Awaiting
Women are the
order.
reason I became a monk.
In enduring,
And,
grow
The
strong.
reason I switched back.
Aye, what? Why not?
I'm gone.
What you be wanting
I
now?
think, therefore I am. I think. Processing.
I'm here.
I hear
You know
your
what?
words.
Awaiting
Your
order.
reasons for your incessant clicking are not known to me.
Might as well.
The flesh knows that
Lord
it
of
suffered on the
Address.
blasted plains. Zerthamon told Gith that the Xerth, your will be done.
What? Sure, why not?
Grog sings true. Endure.
Right.
In enduring, grow strong.
There's still one left? Oh god, there's a couple left. Okay. Only a couple left.
I hear your
What's up,
words.
Packet
What's the
drop.
I
word,
will
Chief?
hear you.
Reiterate request. Maximally efficient strike.
Alright.
Done.
Come on. Take the bait. Come on.
Balance.
What's up?
I
And
have
it is
noted.
I.
Error. Maximally efficient
Stand by a
strike.
thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Okay.
I'm gone.
Endure.
Awaiting
I
order.
hear your words.
Why not? A pleasure. Aye. What?
I will
What's
hear
up,
you.
I think,
Yes. What
therefore I
what
am.
did you wish?
I think.
Aye. All right.
Alright. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Okay, before I end this episode, I'll address this here. I just said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to... That's a really bad habit. Really, really bad habit that I have gotten into over this game and the last few games I played. So I'm going to try and get away from it because saying ladies and gentlemen alienates a particular audience from my videos, and that's the those in the transgender community and those who who do not feel represented, by the term ladies or by the term gentlemen. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to try and wane that from my vocabulary and at the end of the videos. So if you're a part of that community and you don't feel that the term ladies or gentlemen refers to you, I deeply apologize and know that I'm working on that, and yeah, so it's addressed at the end of this video. I may make a separate video on it, but I just want you to know that I am sorry, and I will work on that from now on. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we will attempt to get deeper into this prison, hopefully without dying, because we're all a little banged up. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you all in the next one.